Well, school starts in just a few weeks and parents are busy buying backpacks, school supplies, and getting ready for another school year. But our next guest says there's one thing parents forget to tune up before school starts. Dr. Gina Cruz is joining us this morning from Learning RX. It's so good to see you.
Thank you. It's so fun to be here always.
Oh my gosh, the tune-up, yeah.
Absolutely. Before we go on a long road trip, we always make sure our car will run properly, right? So we check our oil, the tires, etc., to make sure that's going to happen. But we forget often to say, does my child have the skills they need? Do they need a tune-up for the school year?
Okay, I feel like everyone needs a tune-up for the school year.
I know.
I love that. So that's what we're going to start with this morning, and we'll start with motor oil. Tell me a little bit about what that does.
Yes, so first of all, each one of these boxes represents a tool, right, that our car needs to function properly, and the cognitive skills are the brain's tools that they need to function properly. So the first one's motor oil. Motor oil keeps an engine running smoothly. Without it, everything slows down. So for the brain, that's processing speed. Processing speed helps children think efficiently. If it's weak, reading feels slow, math takes forever, and homework can become exhausting.
Oh yeah, for sure. So we need a little motor oil. You got to make sure that you have that in your toolbox. Let's talk about jumper cables. What does that represent?
That's next. Okay, so jumper cables. What happens if your battery dies, right? Nothing works. So attention is the brain's battery. If attention isn't strong, it's difficult to focus, follow directions, or stay on task long enough to complete it.
Okay, good to know. What about a flashlight? We need a flashlight,
yes, right? So we need a headlight for our cars. So headlights help us to know where we're going.
Okay.
So flashlight represents visual processing, which helps people see information correctly. It's more than eyesight. It's recognizing letters, seeing patterns, copying from the board, reading charts, and organizing information on the page.
Okay, let's talk about that a little bit, because you say it's more than eyesight. So like if I notice that my child is not able to recognize certain words or certain symbols, that's a problem, right?
Yes, that's right. So it's not vision. You can still have great vision, but have difficulty processing visual information.
Okay, let's talk about the air filter. What does that represent?
Air filters keep junk out of our engine. Reasoning helps our brain filter information. So reasoning skills, they make connections, help us to solve problems, and understand why something works. So, you know, without strong reasoning skills, kids have to memorize information. They're not truly understanding what it means.
Okay, makes sense. All right, what about the tire gauge? Tell me about that.
Okay, so tires have to be inflated just right. Too much, too little, and the ride isn't very smooth, right? So memory works the same way. Children have to hold information long enough to use it. And that includes remembering directions, math facts, spelling, what they just read, and even where they put their homework.
Yeah, I mean, I hear that from my kids all the time. They're always saying, I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about processing, because I know that's important, and that's what you guys teach at Learning RX.
That's right. At Learning RX, we do not teach subject matter content. We work on the cognitive skills or brain skills that you need to learn efficiently, like attention, processing speed, memory, visual and auditory processing, and even executive function. And when you build those skills, then your child becomes a better learner, a better reader, and their brain works more efficiently overall.
It's like you're going to the root of the problem,
That's right?
I know. Okay, so let's talk about if parents are watching this morning and they feel like their child needs a little bit of a brain tune-up, what can you do to help?
So the very first step is a cognitive skills assessment, and that helps an individual to see what are their cognitive strengths and weaknesses, right? How do they learn? That's really the first step, because it tells us also, would cognitive training help them, right? And at Learning RX, we work with all ages, from children to teens to adults to senior adults, and we even take Texas Education Freedom Account funds, so if you have those, you can use them at Learning RX.
Good deal. So there's still time to get that tune-up before you head back to school, but if you find that your kids need a little help when school starts, you can find Gina at Learning RX Northeast. Take a look at your screen. Go to learningrx.com/SA for more.